to see who has a heart.
If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners.
This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
What an incredible Cinderella story, this unknown. Oh, he got all of that one. He's got to be pleased with that. The crowd is just on its feet here.
Welcome to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens, Highway 72 West, just off I-65. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. One of your favorite teams is sure to be playing on the big screen, too. See you tomorrow at Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72 Athens, just off I-65. Daily and Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daily and Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daily and Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with the Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is Charles Morrison, varsity baseball coach with Lindsay Lane Christian Academy, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Good Saturday morning, everyone, and welcome to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Live here on WKAC, the Big 1080 at the Applebee's studio here in Athens, Alabama. Tom McClung, old Tomcat here alongside Tojo J. Bassett, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. We had a funny right before we come on air. Tim had his headphones on, so he yelled, "Okay, 5 seconds."
It's like
whoa, we flinched.
It's like his hearing aid wasn't working. He had to holler at us.
Release the fembots.
Hey, what'd you say?
Like that lady on Austin Power. Oh, look for us on Facebook at Applebee's Tailgate Talk and on Instagram or Twitter at Tailgate Talk AL. Visit us online at tailgatetalk.net to get scores and archives of past shows. You can also vote on this week's Athlete of the Week poll and enter nominations for future polls, as well as find the links to download the PAS Plus app for your Android or iOS devices. Follow the Tailgate Talk podcast on iTunes, Amazon, Pandora, iHeart, Google, and other popular podcast platforms. Hear us on your Alexa device by saying, "Alexa, open PAS Plus." Call or text us during the show at area code 256-812-1TGT. That's area code 256-812-1848. Our call-in guests come in via the First National Bank Hotline, making communities great. And the special guest segment is sponsored by Yellowhammer Roofing, which I imagine will be getting lots of phone calls. Matter of fact, I know they've already gotten lots of phone calls. And, hey, y'all keep it up. They'll take care of you, get your roof resituated. And there was some wind yesterday, buddy.
It was.
That was something
else. A lot of hot air. Hey, before we get started, happy birthday, Beanie. I know today's Beanie's birthday.
I didn't know. Happy birthday, you old rascal.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of wind. And the last few days, really.
It has. It sure has. I know me and the Beavers, I'm got the leg up on them right now, so to speak. Pardon the pun. But the pond is flowing. I've got three of the four drains rocking and rolling, and we're in no damage of clearing the levee for right now. That works. We'll just keep the aggression after them. Todd don't like Decatur Heritage. I don't like beavers.
Like I said, I guess March did come in like a lion.
March came in like a lion. Man. And this week is going to make us want to play some golf. I guarantee you.
Next weekend's you have to put them long handles back on.
Oh, is it coming? Is the cone coming back in?
It's supposed to be 29, I think, Friday morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't look that far ahead.
Yeah.
I ain't playing golf in 29.
The ball won't go nowhere.
No, that's right. That's right. I'll go watch some hockey though. It's a date night for me and Sweetie. We're gonna go watch some hockey next Saturday night.
Well, we'll be over there, right, Tim?
Yeah, I'll be going
Saturday.
That's where we'll be broadcasting from. Yeah. So I'm gonna go over there and come back and go back over. But that's all right. We can do that.
Gas is expensive.
Yeah, it is. Debbie's got a job now. She works at Yellowhammer Roofing, so it'll fun.
She'll be working some overtime.
She works some OT. Get some OT. Oh, my goodness. We've got a great show lined up for you today, ladies and gentlemen. The head coach of the Calhoun women's basketball in their first return season go to the is it AAAC or is this AAAC?
ACCC.
ACCC. Oh,
ACCC.
I put the emphasis on the wrong syllable there. It is ACCC.
And that is at Alabama A&M, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. And they're going to the tournament first year in returning the basketball program, and so great. We'll have with the East Limestone Youth Football Program, Cameron Nye will be joining us in studio here. Tough break for the Clements girls basketball yesterday. Hard fought all the way down to the wire, lose by 4 points. Coach Shane Childress will join us on the First National Bank Hotline, making communities great. Sometimes you just got to find it there. We'll have our staples of the week. Clay Coleman, Freak Daddy, the voice of the Havoc, will be joining us. AP Steadham, our Swami of the SEC. I'm sure we're going to talk a little bit of SEC basketball tournament coming up. And we'll hopefully have Jamal Mayers in-house. He is football player with James Clemens Jets and signed a Scally with UT Martin. So he'll be coming in and joining us. Did I miss anything, producer extraordinaire?
I don't think so.
They're the Skyhawks, right?
Who's that?
I believe
the UT Martin Skyhawks. Okay, I didn't know that. They're up there right between Paris and Dyersburg, or up there just south, and south of Murray, Kentucky. So I drive up there to Murray occasionally.
Murray, Kentucky.
Murray, Kentucky. There ain't much in Murray, Kentucky.
No,
There's a Walmart.
I bet it's one traffic light, too.
There's more than one traffic light because they do have the Murray State Racers, so it's a good basketball town.
That's true.
Home
of, let's see, that's where Mark Godfrey coached one year.
I think so. State. Yeah, absolutely. They got a big, nice football stadium, but as far as they got a Walmart and they got a good breakfast place.
That's all you need.
That's about it.
Probably a barbecue place, too.
And maybe a barbecue place up there. I was only there one night this past time, so I tell you what, dude. Let's toss it over to producer extraordinaire for
Scores and more.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm having to play it off my.
Oh,
okay. We can't. Yeah, he done something.
Lightning running on it.
I sapped it out. Okay, but anyway, our listeners heard it.
All right. That's all
Scores and More brought to you by P4 Physical Therapy, delivering world-class outpatient care with a purpose. We had one baseball game that I have a score for yesterday. James Clemens beat Etowah 17-7. And so that's all I got.
They playing down in Hoover, right?
Yeah.
That's Etowah, not Ottawa, right? Ottawa is a city up in Tennessee.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so and we mentioned the basketball, so we got that out of the way, and then
no, we can't
our next week's.
Got
you covered it. I mean, you stole my thunder there, so
didn't mean to.
You got one of my.
You should have surprised me.
One of the 2 scores that I had.
Surprised me with.
There'll be some baseball games today.
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
yeah. So So that's score and more. Brought to you by P4 Physical Therapy. You can visit them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com. And so, yeah, that's all I got. I'm fresh out.
And next week.
Well, we already talked about that. VBC. See, you got my material.
I noticed he was over there pouting, like kind of ticked off at us a little bit. I wondered what it was about.
No, I had my mind on something else.
Hey, he could go smash.
You hear that smash in the background.
So, yeah, we'll be
Stay
at the
in your lane,
VBC with the
McClung.
Huntsville Havoc next week. So,
stay in your lane.
Any special guests coming up?
No, not well. I mean, Havoc people.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
Reached out.
Oh, I don't know.
We may have to.
I've been reaching out, and there are some. In some coming weeks, we'll have some national championship cheerleading squads coming up, and so.
Soonie Lee
we'll
going to be on the show?
Coming up, huh?
Soonie Lee?
No.
The Olympic gymnast from Auburn?
I'm sure some car shows going to be starting up for
Car shows will definitely be starting up for a while.
We'll have some car shows that we'll be at, and other stuff.
But the one thing I missed, that I know Bama Zach missed too, is the chili challenge.
We were talking about that this morning. The chili chasm. The chili chasm. The chili challenge has not returned. Poke salad follies has not returned yet. So we're
and the musical explosion.
The explosion hadn't come back in a while.
Oh, good grief. The mayor was up at the station the other day, and I can't remember what that was. That we were talking about. That was coming back.
Mayor Pike? No, that's Mayberry. I'm sorry.
No, not Mayor Pike.
Mayor Marks.
Mayor Rodney Marks.
And now I can't remember what it was we were talking about that was coming back. But I had asked him about the chili challenge, and he said, "I don't know about that." And of course, I got to thinking about the Grease Festival too.
Yeah, I forgot the Grease Festival.
And I guess they'll still have the car show on the square because they had that last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
coming up in May, Tomcat and Bark the Dog will be playing in Big Spring Park with the tourism. Not Big Springs in Huntsville,
but the Big Spring Jam.
The Big Spring Park over here in Athens.
Yeah.
Well, they're bringing back June Jam. You heard about that?
Yeah.
June Jam's coming back. I never went to one. I care nothing about going in that mass of humanity.
Maybe it's calmed down for now.
Maybe so. Who knows? But we're going to have fun in this show, at least for the next hour and 45 minutes or so. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Next week, we'll be live at the VBC with the Huntsville Havoc. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk after this. P4 Physical Therapy is a new outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in Athens, Huntsville, and Winfield, Alabama, as well as Fayetteville and Knoxville, Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
First National Bank is a name everyone in the community recognizes. We see it in our schools, in our parks, and in our homes. First National Bank is proud to help make our community great. I am First National Bank Student Advisory Board member Dakota McNair from West Limestone High School, and I love to help represent First National Bank in my community. First National Bank, making communities great.
Located at 1880 Highway 72 East and 321 South Jefferson Street in Athens. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Ardmore Telephone Company has been operating operating right here in your community since the 1950s. Over the years, we've brought you advanced communication services such as telephone, high-speed internet, and security systems. And going forward, we'll be right here ready to provide you with innovative services and the high level of customer service you've come to expect. At Ardmore Telephone, our proof is the test of time, running decades deep. We're Ardmore Telephone, and we are here to stay. For more details, call 1-800-830-9946 or visit ardmore.net.
Addiction can have a crippling effect on everyone involved, leading to health problems and behavioral disorders. SOAR Addiction Recovery can help with their comprehensive and confidential treatment. SOAR understands the heartache and pain of addiction and can empower you to re-engage in a meaningful life. If you or someone you know needs help, don't wait. Call SOAR Addiction Recovery. That's SOAR at 374-3858. Located at 30521 Ardmore Avenue in Ardmore. It's time for you to soar. Call now, 374-3858. SOAR Addiction Recovery. Applebee's Tailgate Talk wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to tailgatetalk.net throughout the school year and enter your nominations for the Applebee's Athlete of the Week. The winner receives a gift card from the Athens Applebee's. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Tailgate Talk.
Hi, this is Terry Henley, former running back from the Auburn Tigers, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
I'm all about that action. I'm all about that action. I'm all about that action. I said I'm all about that action.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung, old Tomcat here alongside Tojo J. Vassar, producer extraordinaire, and we've got the Swami of the SEC on the First National Bank hotline, making communities great, Mr. A.P. Steadham. A.P., buddy, welcome back to the show.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. So glad to be at Applebee's Tailgate Talk, WKAC 1080 AM, Athens, Alabama.
Are you on the road or are you at the home front today?
No, at the home front. We're getting ready to get on that basketball road, I guess, pretty soon. You know, the Final Four for sure. We're, maybe Birmingham as well, but definitely the Final Four. So we're waiting, hoping for the big time when the SEC team can get to the big city of Houston.
Okay, so you're not riding up for the SEC tournament in Nashville?
No, because those games don't matter to me, really. I mean, it'd be nice if Alabama wins it again. It'd be whoever it was, whoever wins the league and can win the tournament. That's nice. That's nice for the school. It's a great feather in their cap. But it doesn't mean anything as far as the NCAA tournament. We go to the big dance.
Gotcha. There you go.
So, AP, what do you? Today's game, Alabama playing at College Station, and what blows my mind is Nate Oates has never won down there.
Hey, every coach has a little, hiccup in their record, so maybe this is something he can overcome. How will they be motivated to win this game? I don't know. Since they clinched the league, right? I'm not sure.
Yeah, Bruce Pearl, I don't know that ever won down there because Texas A&M has been a thorn in his side from day one.
Oh, I was at the game this year with A&M at Auburn, and they beat Auburn by, 15 or so that night? Mm-hmm. And that broke the 28-game home winning streak.
Yes.
Yeah, so A&M is a capable team. They have one loss at home, I believe.
Okay.
Surely Alabama would be motivated to try to beat them, not to lose that number one overall seed.
I would be motivated, but we don't know about 18-year-olds and 22-year-olds.
That's true.
That's true.
I mean, I can't do. I try not to see things through my prism. I try to walk in their shoes if I can have that vision.
Yeah, and the vision of an 18 to 20-year-old these days is, like I said,
not like the vision we had when we were 18.
Absolutely not. Definitely not.
No. It would mean something for them, right? To win it for their coach first time in College Station, and to maintain that number one seed, just to be on the top level. I mean, if you're UCLA way back and you're on a winning streak, I'm sure you're thinking about, hey, we want to keep this thing going. Yeah. But I don't know about today's basketball players. I don't know. I couldn't say with certainty.
Yeah, that's true.
What did you think about the game Wednesday night? You know, Alabama's down 17, and it just, to me, it just seemed like they couldn't throw it in the ocean.
Yeah, Auburn definitely had their chances. I mean, shooting 60% from the 3-point line, and you lose the game. That was your moment, I think.
I think Auburn had 4 players on the bench fouled out at the end of the game as well.
Yeah, they did. They sure did. But they played a sensational ball game. They just couldn't take it home. Yeah. I mean, you're hoping that if you're an Auburn fan, you were hoping they would save that game for today against Tennessee.
Yeah.
Because that'll be home, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So this one was on the road.
Right.
So so you were hoping, okay, so we need this game today. We really, we're right now projected 11th seed.
This is one thing I'm not concerned. I'm curious about, AP, and it happened with Auburn and Alabama against Tennessee. They go in knowing that Tennessee's going to foul a lot.
Oh yes.
And they're going to play rough. So instead of calling the goddamn fouls, they just let the game go, so the game don't get 3 hours long. Call it cotton picking fouls.
Yeah,
and they done it again. Right. They done it against Alabama. They done it against Auburn. Well, they're just playing rough. No.
Yeah, I think I'd have a conversation with the officials before the game.
Exactly. Get some stones and call the fouls.
I would definitely do that. Sure, that's a good strategy if you're the opposing coach against Tennessee. Sure.
And one thing that's going to help Auburn today is with Ziegler being out for Tennessee.
Right.
Because he's leading the league in steals, I think. And he played. He was all over Alabama that night they beat us. But with him tearing his ACL and not just a frequent accident, he was cutting to try to make a play. And
he was one of the top assist people, I think, too.
Yeah.
Producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert got me 2 press passes, one to Missouri, or one to Georgia, and one to Missouri, and both were blowout wins. So Tomcat is like a good luck charm for Auburn down there. So
you need to lead and go.
I don't have my press pass, so they denied my Tennessee game. I would have been. Trust me, I'd have been down there.
Well, I had 2 that I didn't use for 2 other games, so they probably wouldn't let you in. I'd let you use mine. So.
I see.
You had 2? Okay, gotcha.
I can't remember who. I don't remember if it was Arkansas.
They kind of watch those things if you show up. Sure, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yep. I hand them my license. I'm on the up and up, and once I get in there, it just says WKAC radio. But
I see.
And AP, me and Tom both think that Auburn is in. Even I think they got to win today to get in, though.
Do you think that's a win? I mean, at number 11 there, that's right on the cusp.
That's right on the cusp. Billis was watching the ESPN Game Day here a second ago. Billis thinks they're in, but hey,
I hope so. I hope they're in. I hope as many SEC teams can make the tournament as possible. That's what I'm aspiring to. Yeah.
It's iffy.
Is Cardwell out? Because Wade Bruce talked.
He's out today. Yeah, he's a sprained ankle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good person to have in this type of game. Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
You could get him and try to create some fouls against their big people.
Yeah,
the big fellow there. He likes to push people around.
Yeah, he does.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I saw Tennessee play this year. I saw him play in Brooklyn against Maryland, and it was the strangest game. They held the other team to 1 field goal and a couple 3-pointers and some free throws in the first half.
Wow.
I never saw a game with 1 field goal and a half.
And a lot of these Tennessee fans are on Rick Barnes. They call him regular season Rick because he can't get it done. I'm serious.
I didn't know that.
Okay. So, they can win at home, but sometimes they can't win on the road. So we'll have to see what goes on, especially, coming up in Nashville.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, they're playing in their home state. Oh, yeah, but I don't know. You just don't know if they're motivated. Kentucky, John Calipari does not like to play in that tournament.
Yeah.
You would think, why not? Because all your fans buy up all the tickets.
They buy up all the zones and sections.
They do. They do, yeah. But he's someone who likes to get started with the NCAA tournament. He does not like that SEC tournament, and I think his teams probably reflect his sentiments.
And how Vanderbilt went up there Wednesday night and just took that game away from them. And
Senior day, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was a disaster, yeah.
So we'll see how it works in Nashville. I mean, because I think today if Tennessee loses and Kentucky loses, if I'm not mistaken, I think Vanderbilt will be the 4th seed.
That's what I was going to ask you about. We were talking about earlier.
Wow.
And who would have thought that?
Nobody, no one, right? Yeah, Jerry Stackhouse. I mean, if you're not motivated on senior day and you play for the University of Kentucky,
yeah,
I don't like that scenario.
Me neither.
If I'm a Kentucky fan, I don't know, but anyhow, hey, have you picked the teams that Auburn and Alabama should play in football?
Well, Coach Saban seems to know who we're going to play.
And he ain't happy about it either. Bless his heart. God bless him.
Yeah, I mean, I just never have heard him whine like this before. Have you? I mean, he whines about some other things, but playing the team, he never. It doesn't matter to him. He plays tough teams every year in the non-conference.
I guess he's seen who Auburn's playing there, and he wanted an easier one because
Auburn's supposed to get Vanderbilt for the third one. And I'm gonna say, since Pat Dye's days, it's about time because the Amen corner AP was Georgia, Florida, cupcaking in Alabama every stinking year.
Every year, right? Oh yeah, they had that was quite a walk. Yeah.
And thanks to Gus, he got the Georgia game moved up from down the bottom.
Exactly. So. Yeah, we'll take that at least. But
I mean, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say I saw an interview between Coach Dye and Coach Stallings years ago, and Coach Stallings looked at Coach Dye and says, "You mean to tell me you played a tougher schedule than we played?" And Coach said, "Bleep right, we did every year." So getting Vanderbilt as our third team does not bother me in the least.
No. So what? Alabama, Tennessee, Auburn, LSU.
Yes.
All right. The fans want to play Tennessee every year. The fans want to play Auburn every year. So you put in and they want to play LSU. So I don't know what he's griping about.
So if they go with this, sounds like it's just going to be, just all division together instead of Eastern Western.
Right.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, when you have that many teams, I mean, the Big 12 always had the real champion. I always thought, why did they play that extra game? I thought that was I thought that was counterproductive for them. They just kind of believed that the committee would not take into account that everybody played everyone in the league.
Yeah,
that should suffice.
Yeah. I tell you what I'm looking forward to, and this is taking our Alabama and Auburn and Tennessee glasses off. Texas and Oklahoma's coming in. Yeah. You're reigniting rivalries between Arkansas, Oklahoma, Missouri. Yes. That's going to be some slobber-knocking football games, buddy.
I think, I like that. I like the fact that Tennessee and Oklahoma, because regionally it's not too far. And then, like you said, they have those natural rivalries again. And how about Texas A&M? Going to have to play Texas probably,
exactly. Right? Oh, yes.
And that used to be played Thanksgiving night, right?
I think so, yeah.
Well, they played it, I think, the day after Thanksgiving. Once in a while, they played it Thanksgiving night. But I always harken back to what Coach Stallings said when they asked him to describe Alabama football. He said, I played at Texas A&M. We played Texas. We talk about it 3-4 weeks down the road, whatever. Alabama, Auburn, they talk about it, January 30th. May 10th, June 2nd. I mean, And so that was the best description I've heard about Alabama football.
Yeah. Now, I remember back in the day, I used to root for Texas A&M because they were agricultural and mechanical, But not now. I hope him Longhorns come tear some Aggies behinds up.
I don't know, but I think that people in Texas would be happy with that rivalry rekindled again, don't you?
Absolutely. I know my buddy in Austin would.
I don't know about all the powers to be, but that's only a few people. I'm talking about the masses.
Yeah, exactly.
Why wouldn't you want that game? That's ridiculous. Grown-ups, they don't act right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Well, AP, we've come to the end of our stuff. Tell us about As We See It and where we can listen to you and Kelly.
Yeah, we have our Facebook page. I think as we see it, and it's played on 20+ stations around the state, and you can look on our Facebook page for when it's being played. We had an interesting guest. We had Martin Newton. He's on the committee for the selection committee for Division I basketball.
Oh, cool.
So he was our guest this week. So we had a chance to speak to him, and of course his legendary dad, C.M. Newton, who's in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame as a contributor, and everybody loved Coach Newton. The only one who didn't like Coach Newton was Bobby Knight when they had that scrape about Mike Davis. So I'm thinking that describes him. Everybody loves Coach Newton except him for Coach, because Mike Davis was the coach following dismissal. So, but Martin was great on our show. Listen to that, and we look forward to a couple weeks. I'm not sure we have, but go back and listen to Martin Newton about the basketball tournament.
You got it. Thanks, buddy. We appreciate you.
Have a good week, brother.
Talk next week.
Thank you now.
All right.
Bye-bye now. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's our Swami of the SEC, AP Steadham, calling in on the First National Bank hotline, making communities great. It's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
We all know how the weather is here in Alabama. On some days, it can go from cold to hot in no time, and you need a system that can keep up. Athens Refrigeration and HVAC is owned and operated by industry experts, servicing all makes and models, whether residential or commercial. 24/7 availability, licensed, bonded, and insured. Don't be left out in the cold or heat. Call Athens Refrigeration and HVAC at 256-871-1571. Alabama certification numbers 22183 and 53483. Athens Refrigeration and HVAC.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
If you're looking for an alternative to the insane prices of buying furniture, appliances, and electronics outright, why not consider rent-to-own at Buddy's Home Furnishings in Athens? High quality at low prices. Top brands like GE, Maytag, Samsung, and Ashley. No credit approval and flexible payment options. See what you can take home today. Visit Buddy's Home Furnishings in Athens at 600 South Jefferson Street in the Athens Shopping Center. Go online to BuddyRents.com or call 206-9505. Buddy's Home Furnishings.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling? Paint peeling off your walls? Shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed and insured. Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
Keep up with Athens and Limestone County sports with a Play Action Sports Report. Look for it every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform. The Play Action Sports Report. Scores, interviews, highlights, and more from school, youth, and amateur sports in Athens and Limestone County. The Play Action Sports Report every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform or online at pasnetwork.net.
Hello, I'm Andrew Smith, head baseball coach at Ardmore High School, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung here, old Tomcat, alongside Tojo J. Vassar, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. Do y'all notice something? I'm not so thick-tongued as I was last week. I think I had eaten some hot food or drank some hot coffee and singed my taste buds.
It ain't the allergies.
No, it wasn't allergies.
I was going to say something, but I didn't want to jinx it.
Okay. But see, last week I had burned my half of my tongue taste buds. I was numb.
What hot stuff did you eat?
It was a coffee or some kind of soup or something. You know, sometimes you get a taste bud burn. I think that's what it was. Note to self, make sure you don't burn your taste buds before you go on the radio. So, either way, ladies and gentlemen, in-house guest that we have with us is I wrote your name down the wrong place there, Keith. I wrote you right below Shane Childress. I'm going to write you over here in the right spot. I think I misspelled it, but that's okay. We have Cameron Nye, the East Limestone Youth Football Program, alongside Keith Chandler. And we've been sharing, if you were listening out there, Mike, I told stories about you, dude. His dad is a friend of mine. We went to high school together. Plays music together. Mike, you know I love you. I would
text him, told him you was giving some dirt.
I would never, ever say anything to make your son look down at you in a bad light. I'm sure he knows all the stories anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway, oh no, we love you guys. Hey, let's talk some East.
There you go. See, you jinxed it.
East Limestone Youth Football. What's going on, Cameron?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good. How you doing?
I really appreciate y'all having us on today. We're trying to spread the word about youth football.
Man, that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
So,
Limestone County, I think about 4 years ago, my son, he's 9 now, but we drove up on East Limestone football out in the field, and there's about 20 kids out there. That was about it. So
really?
Yeah, we're working to try to up those numbers, and we've seen a lot of growth and a lot of people get involved in youth football. So we're excited about that.
What all do you have out there now at East? I mean, back in Todd's not here, but back in our day, everybody played at Athens except the kids that couldn't meet the weight, and Tanner had the league for that.
Yeah.
And that's where a couple of brothers from Athens played. Booby Mayberry played out there, and a few other guys. I think your dad may have played out there.
Yep.
Kip Rainey played out there. So anyways, what does East Limestone have encapsulated in their area right now?
Yeah, so we
available currently.
Yeah, definitely. So from the ages of 4 to 12, you can play youth football. 4 to 6 is flag, 7 to 8 tackle, 9 to 10 tackle, 11 to 12 tackle. We have cheer also. We play in the North Alabama Youth Football League. It's a really competitive league. You're playing the best youth football in North Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
There is a need, though, in Limestone County for these other schools to get involved. There's no kids out at Clements. West Limestone's barely had a team. Ardmore's got a good program, but that old, playing up here at the middle school it's just not that way anymore.
Okay.
And we'd like to get Limestone County more involved. All these other schools, play them, schedule them, find the referees to do it. It died out, and we want to bring it back.
It seems like Athens has took it over because they got a lot of kids up there, it seems like.
Yeah.
Well, Athens they play in the North Alabama Youth Football also. I think it's the way it was told to me was that in Limestone County, at some point, East and Athens just got too big, and it became non-competitive with the smaller schools in the county. They just got too big, and the big thing in youth football, you need competitive games, or it's a miserable hot Saturday, and you're missing the Alabama game, and you're just getting your teeth kicked in. So it's important to have competitive youth football so everybody can enjoy it.
We need to get Coach Legg going down there at Clements, see if he can get them youth started down there.
I bet he could. He knows a person or two.
Yeah, he knows about football too.
Yes, he does. He does. So Keith, what are you doing here other than hanging out and looking pretty? Are you just
Well, I'm Cam's right hand man.
Okay.
Cam and I've been at this together for going on 3 years now. I came on board. My oldest started in 7 and 8 a couple years ago. Really liked where they were going with the program. Decided I wanted to get a little bit more involved. I'm vice president now. We're like Cam said, we've grown. I think when Lincoln, my oldest, got into it, we were at about 60 kids total.
Okay.
And we're 100 plus.
Awesome.
Hoping to go 150 to 200 this year. I think that's kind of a goal we've got. Like he said, we're just trying to develop it countywide, though. I mean, I'd like to get back into that East, starting that East Tanner rivalry back. I grew up at Tanner.
Right.
That's kind of where we want to go with it. Is involve everybody. We won't have competitive football, but we want to have a bunch of kids that turn into great adults when they get done with it too.
Right.
So that's our goal.
So have y'all had other guys reach out to y'all from the other county schools?
Yeah, we have. It's just so hard to get started. It's got to be a community effort of people saying, hey, I want my kid to play football. to get people to believe in football. You know, it's a new day and age. A lot of parents are scared to put their kids in football.
Right.
And you know, they'd rather play, you know, flag football or, you know, play other sports than, you know, really look at the great things football does for kids, the things that it instills, the toughness that it brings.
Discipline.
Yeah, the discipline. Yeah, it's there's so many wonderful things that football brings. Just we need parents to realize that and bring their kids out to play football in the communities throughout Limestone County.
Yeah.
So any plans, I mean, for new leagues? How many teams you got per age group, or maybe something like that?
Well, right now we're currently playing in North Alabama Youth Football, and it's really tough it's such a competitive league.
Mm-hmm.
Teams like West Limestone or Clements just starting up. Even Ardmore in the past, I know Thomas Combs was the president up there, and he had to kind of take it from a real root level. But, you know, you don't want to jump right into competitive national youth football, because that's what the AYF is. It's set up for a national stage. They go into Orlando, they play in Atlanta, they play these big national games. So, you know, we need to create another league possibly in the county that, you know, gives a chance for these teams to grow and people to enjoy their Saturdays.
Right. Enjoy the Saturdays.
Yeah.
We always played on Saturday night. It was, you started off with the afternoons. I don't know if you can say this word on the radio nowadays, but it was the midget leagues. Yeah. And then we had the midget teams and then the peewee teams. Yep. And that's how we started off. Four games of, and then you had the first team that played first, second, and fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And then the second squad played the entire third quarter. That way you didn't have to worry about rotating. Everybody got to play. Yeah. We practiced separately.
Yeah.
You know, the first team practiced. The third quarter team was down with their coaches. So. Yeah. It was cool, but man, that's been
many moons
ago.
Yeah, the middle school was a happening place back then.
Yes, it was. It was the place, man. Yeah, those bleachers weren't so run down. Now it's turned over to the Cottonmouth.
Cottontown,
not Cottonmouth. Cottonmouth, a snake. It's Cottontown Soccer Club. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said something to do with cotton.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. So what? I don't know. You guys do any fundraisers or anything?
Yeah. We.
What you got coming up?
Don't have anything planned right now. We're kind of in the off season, but we're getting things ramped back up.
You're in promotional mode right now. Huh?
We're trying to be. We've been in a lot of talks with Coach Woodfin at East.
Cool.
We're loving where he's got the program going. He's helping us grow. We're actually going to meet with his middle school group tomorrow. We're looking to make our 11 and 12-year-old team a little bigger, a little faster, a little more competitive.
There you go.
We had to go out and hunt some 11 and 12 players this year. We want to be the one they're hunting to come play for us. So that's kind of the goal we're headed for. But fundraiser wise, we'll sell advertisement all year long. Check us out on Facebook at East Limestone Youth Football.
There we go. That's what I wasn't talking about that.
We'll
East Limestone Youth Football.
Yep. Online elyfa.org.
Say that again.
elyfa.org.
elyfa.org.
Yes. If y'all reach out to us on there, we're selling sponsorship all the time, looking for more volunteers. Cam and I are kind of on the same page. We're all hands on deck. If you want to help, we'll find you a spot.
Mm-hmm. Y'all might have mentioned this while I was away from I had my headphones off. You got sign-ups coming up here pretty soon?
Yes.
We have not mentioned that, yes.
Yeah, sign-ups are open now. Kind of have to get the early start because everybody is asking about it. We don't want to miss those spots. A lot of times it's harder to sometimes find coaches than it is kids.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, you know, when those teams fill up, you know, rather quickly, you know, you want to get in early. So,
yeah,
that's we got them open right now. It's on our website. And sign up, cheer, football, all ages.
When's the cutoff day for sign-ups?
We'll normally do right after the 4th of July. We'll cut off.
Okay.
We got to send our uniforms out to China to get made real quick and sent back to us for the season. So that's a hard date there in July to get those uniforms in.
And we'll also have off-season workouts open to all sports. Any kids don't have to be registered with us.
Sweet.
They'll start here in the next few weeks. That's one of our things about to get rolling. We're actually in talks with Rod Bird out at Super Elite Performance. I grew up with Rod. We're trying to get a little bit involved with him. Maybe get him to us once or twice a month. Help us out with some development of these kids.
Rod is everywhere.
Yeah,
he is.
He does it all, man.
We're gonna have his sister on here in a few minutes.
Yep.
So,
you talked about it hard. Sometimes hard getting coaches. How hard is it to get referees?
Well,
it's extremely tough because most of these referees are going late night Friday nights to these ball games, and then they're all over North Alabama, and then they got to show up at 8 o'clock in the morning to referee a flag football game. So
right,
it's
let's see if we can get the background music turned down a little bit. Realize we're in a concert here.
We had hoppers.
I'm telling you, the old hoppers, not the new hoppers. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see if we can get some sound adjustment here during the break. Coming back. Good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, Cameron Nye, Keith Chandler, East Limestone Youth Football. Website is elyfa.org, and sign-ups are open now through July 4th. Y'all join up. Help East Limestone have a good youth football.
Thanks for having
Appreciate
me.
it, guys.
Appreciate it, guys. It's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Congratulations to Elkmont's Abby Broadway, our Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week, and winner of a gift card from the Athens Applebee's. Go to tailgatetalk.net and enter your nominations for future polls. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk after this. While others have come and gone, the Lions Den Gym has been roaring as a workout and exercise fixture in Athens, growing from its humble basement beginnings in 1981 to their current 10,000 square foot location at 212 Commercial Drive in Athens. The Lions Den offers 24/7 access to their ever-expanding equipment collection that includes treadmills and climbers, elliptical trainers, stationary bikes, loose weights and dumbbells, and over 45 different weight machines. Contact the Lions Den Gym about a membership today at 256-652-2627. Visit them online at lionsdengym.com or on Facebook. The Lions Den Gym, 256-652-2627.
First National Bank is a name everyone in the community recognizes. We see it in our schools, in our parks, and in our homes. First National Bank is proud to help make our community great. I am First National Bank Student Advisory Board member Hayden Blakely from Athens Bible School, and I love to help represent First National Bank in my community. First National Bank, making communities great.
Located at 1880 Highway 72 East and 321 South Jefferson Street in Athens. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy.
The world is changing. Changes.
The Tailgate Talk app has changed. It's got a new name and a new look. It's now known as PAS Plus, and it's your home for Applebee's Tailgate Talk, along with James Clements Sports and Calhoun Basketball.
Change, never heard, huh?
Look for the download links at pasnetwork.net or tailgatetalk.net. PAS Plus, Play Action Sports, plus a little extra. PAS Plus from Play Action Sports.
Hi, this is Tyrone Poole, former NFL cornerback and two-time Super Bowl champion, and you are listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
When you're born in this world, you're given a ticket to the freak show.
So you're a control freak?
It's
just a freak show anyway.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. And you heard the intro. There's no need for the introduction. Freak Daddy, Clay Coleman. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, people have just seen the video of the intro on, just because on radio doesn't mean there's not video. The video is stellar.
I have not seen the video. Have you?
Well, it's only pay-per-view.
Oh, it's only pay-per-view. That would explain that.
It's so exclusive. I don't even have access to it.
Gosh. Oh me.
So
Agent 0017.
G14 classified, real hush hush, right?
Oh man, that's
Double
awesome.
07.
That's awesome.
So there's some memoriam in honor for your mom to have contributions for. I've seen on the social media. You'd like to talk about that?
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, it's anybody said it's I was racking my brain about things to do because usually you'll have people send flowers or a donation to something, and I just, as I thought about my mom and thought about certain things, I just thought, well, in all actuality, she probably loved my two boys more than she did me. So therefore, I think she would want to do things. So I set up an honorarium in her name that would benefit James Clemens football, Liberty football, and James Clemens wrestling. So we're doing that. We have a celebration of life that'll be June 24th that I'll actually be up in Kentucky to have.
Okay.
Well, I'll keep that and hopefully get enough money. I threw it out there. If all of my 3,800 Facebook friends gave $5, that'd be $19,000.
Wow.
But whether or not that happens, I don't know. But still, it'd be cool just to give my boys a chance to have one more kind of cool thing with my mom. So that's kind of the reason we did it. And and I was telling one of my friends last night, I was like, hey, just so you know, because I noticed that one of them hadn't donated yet, and I said, hey, look, here's the deal. I'm still paying for my football fees for my boys. This isn't in lieu of that. This is going to the full program. This isn't to help me out. This is to go, to help the team and that kind of stuff out. So he's like, oh, okay, well, I wasn't going to help you with just your fees.
Some friend.
I know, right.
Here's a funny story, kind of off the side, but my daddy-in-law, he's rest in peace, he had tires. He'd purchased some local tires, and he looked at the receipt, and one of them was office supply fees. What's this office supply fee? I'm not paying for your toilet paper. Take it off.
Right.
He didn't get much past Glenn. He was swift. So let's talk some. Let's talk some Havoc. Yeah, big win last night.
Yeah, the Havoc won 6-2 against Macon. It's kind of a one-off game. Jacob Barber is a guy that's really on fire right now. He got his 20th goal last night, and he's had two games where he hit back-to-back overtime winners in this little road trip that they've kind of been on. But then they will come back home for Friday night, March 10th, and only 6 more home games remaining, which is crazy to think that
wow,
it's going by that fast. But another Friday, Saturday night, which will be a Nickelodeon night where they're going to have Double Dare jerseys, and I made a deal with the Havoc. So this is another thing is anyone that goes and posts that honorarium, they posted that for me on there, and then they asked me, they said, hey, we posted something for your mom on there, but we have a favor. And I'm like, oh, here we go. So apparently I'm getting slime.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good for you.
March 10th, I will be getting the green slime, which thank God I don't have hair. So wipe it off. And then Saturday, March 11th, Trash Panda night. And then we kind of round out the season with our military night on March 25th, team poster on the 26th. And then on March 31st and 1st, it's a championship reunion weekend. Been 5 years since the Havoc won their President's Cup, and we're going to have a lot of the guys from that 2017-18 championship team that's going to be in town. So,
man, it doesn't seem like it's been that long.
I know, yeah, it's crazy. And to think that those guys are still way younger than me, and they're having a reunion.
Yeah.
Like y'all just getting there. But it kind of came out where previous years we had the legends of hockey, but Gibby and some of those guys got to the point I don't think they can physically handle it anymore. So we're trying to come up with new ways to get some of the younger Havoc guys to come and do some things to kind of fill that void with them not playing the Legends game.
Yeah, getting old sucks. Yeah. That's why we all turn to golf.
Yeah, right. I don't even do that. I turned to going to bed by 8.
Well, that makes me feel better.
Well, I still stay up late, but yeah, golf's too much walking for me. So
yeah,
I'm too old to ride the cart. Shoot.
That's fine.
Now, you say you're getting slimed. Where is that taking place out on the ice? I mean, how's that going to work?
They haven't told me yet. So that's usually in typical Havoc form. I have no idea, but I know it will be at some time during the game. So hopefully I would. Well, let me see. Maybe I would prefer early on in the game so I could call it at early night. Early night and be done. That might be a good plan.
Yeah, they're going to save that one at least to the second intermission.
They'll have to do it. They'll probably do it after because they don't want to ruin that jersey that he's going to auction off.
That's true.
Well, cleaning the ice off too. You know.
Yeah.
Of course, I guess the Zamboni could come clean that off.
Right. I'm sure they'll probably have some kind of kiddie pool or something that will all get caught in or somewhere with the. We have wireless cameras that we can roam around and see what they
dump it from
how they ended in there.
Dump it from the rafters there. Get some force going on.
Good Lord.
I told them they were kind of like needing to change themselves up a little bit because they called it Double Dare Night, and my kids were like, "Dad, what's Double Dare?"
Oh, really? Didn't they ever watch with Christmas Story? He just went from dare to triple dog dare. Stick that tongue on that gold pole.
Because I think they realized that what we need to have for the kids to get the kids involved, it's got to be TikTok or YouTube night. I don't think they even. They're even watching any kind of.
I mean, you remember Double Dare, the Nickelodeon show.
Yeah.
So.
What's the guy's name? Was it Ryan Summers? Was that his name?
I believe so. Mark Summers. Mark Summers, yeah.
Mark Summers. There you go. The host of Double Dare. That was.
Then they had Family Double Dare.
Really?
Yeah. That's right. I used to. Hey, I won't lie. I used to watch Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I still do when the boys are mine.
Yeah. The Treasure of the Hidden Temple. I remember the kids watching that.
On Double Dare, you had to go through that obstacle course to find them flags.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's something. So, T-Bone's still in. He's in training now, right? Wrestling's over for a while.
He's in training. He's actually he's got him a girlfriend now. That's the latest
Lord.
saga. And she's actually up around y'all's way. She goes to Athens High School, so he didn't even find a girl at James Clemens. He's got him a girl that goes to school at Athens, and she's a volleyball player for Athens, and so she's in a tournament up in Franklin, Tennessee today. So the time I get to spend with him, I don't get it because he's off in love.
Oh man! Speaking of an obstacle course.
Speaking of it, yeah.
Oh, right. Well, I have already told him. I'm like, at least I think I like the fact that they're two different schools because and they're both busy in sports. So it's like they're at least having to. He's like, Dad, I haven't seen her in a week and a half, and I'm like, good. Awesome. That's the way it should be.
Oh, mercy.
And then my wife asked how could she get on that program, and I didn't like that.
Yeah, y'all had an anniversary here not too long ago, didn't you?
Yeah, we had her birthday. Now it feels like it's
okay.
Our anniversary. It's really weird. This will let you know to the weirdness of the Freak Daddy compound just a little bit. So my wife is very, very, very much a numbers person. Like any special numbers, special dates or whatever, if they have like unique, like her birthday is February 22nd. So last year it was 2/2/22. So we had to have a big special deal. But when we got married, I think she did it because she thought I'd forget when the anniversary was. But we got married on 5/15/15. And then, and this is the crazy part. So there's something, I don't know, I've seen a lot of people do this, that every time, I guess the number 1, 2, 3, 4 at 12:34, a lot of people will send that number to friends if they say they're saying I love you or whatever. So we actually got married at 12:34. I mean, literally, we're kissing each other from the preacher at 5:15 at 12:34, and the preacher actually went and got a digital clock so that it was. He told us you may kiss your bride, and we kissed at 1, 2, 3, 4, 56. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you barely snuck it in, didn't you?
Yeah, no,
56,
right. He timed it out, but I mean that's our household. So every time
that's good.
If there's a 222 or a 1, 2, 3, 4 or 11, 11, we're always it's funny. It's a kind of a game almost at our house.
Makes you wonder what his house number is, you know.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, our house number is 203, but yeah, we should. If we guarantee if there was an option to buy a house that had a number like that, we would have. That's probably what she would have had.
Should have preferred that one. Huh? Just avoid the 666, and you'll be just fine.
Right.
Amen to that.
All right, buddy, we got to go. We'll see you next Saturday morning, right?
Thanks, you guys. Appreciate it. No problem.
See you, man.
Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, our voice of the Huntsville Havoc, Clay Coleman, Freak Daddy himself. It's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Congratulations to Patricia Leisher, Todd Goodman, Melanie Young, Nick Glass, Catherine Howell, and Jaden McElgay. This week's Howl with the Havoc winners. They each pick up tickets to see the Huntsville Havoc in action this season. Go to tailgatetalk.net and enter your name, and you may be our next winner. Tailgate Talk will be right back.
Ardmore Telephone Company has been operating right here in your community since the 1950s. Over the years, we've brought you advanced communication services such as telephone, high-speed internet, and security systems. And going forward, we'll be right here ready to provide you with innovative services and the high level of customer service you've come to expect. At Ardmore Telephone, our proof is the test of time, running decades deep. We're Ardmore Telephone, and we are here to stay. For more details, call 1-800-830-9946 or visit ardmore.net.
Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. P4 Physical Therapy is a new outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in Athens, Huntsville, and Winfield, Alabama, as well as Fayetteville and Knoxville, Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com. PASnetwork.net. It's now your gateway to the Play Action Sports Network. Whether it's Play Action Sports coverage of school, youth, and amateur sports from Athens and Limestone County, or Calhoun basketball, James Clemens sports, and Applebee's Tailgate Talk via PAS Plus. PASnetwork.net. Follow the links to download apps to hear live streams and podcasts, enable Alexa skills, or listen live on your computer. Covering Athens and Limestone County area sports, PASnetwork.net.
This is James Clemens girls basketball coach Monica Maxwell, and you are listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung here, old Tomcat, alongside Tojo J. Vassar, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. And on the special guest segment, sponsored by Yellowhammer Roofing, we have the coach of the Calhoun women's basketball program. Coach, you know her, you love her, Coach Candace Byrd-Vinson. Coach.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm well. How about you?
If it's any better, be two of me. Got all kind of Applebee's appetizers sitting here in front of me. working on a good radio show. I mean, life is good. We're talking to you, and your girls have done so good this year.
Thank you so much. Yes, I'm just proud of them. Thank you so much.
Candace, I know you're ready for March Madness.
Yes, I am.
Giggle, giggle. Yes, I am.
Hey, congratulations to you and the ladies.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's an awesome job. Awesome job y'all did this year.
Thanks so much. It's been a lot. It's been hard work, but we've persevered and we've gotten through this regular season. So what we've been working on and working towards, we're seeing it now. So on Wednesday, hopefully, we can get it done then.
And first year too. I mean, what amazing job y'all did. Just getting in this tournament and winning the games you did, and that's just a testament of your hard work and your staff's hard work of doing that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It hasn't, like I said, it hasn't been easy, just putting a team together, and they've bought into, our vision, and, I couldn't do this by myself, and I didn't. My staff, my coaches, assistant coaches, they're all part-time coaches who have dedicated their time. I mean, coming after work or coming in between on their lunch break to try to, just get us where we need to be. So it hasn't been because of me. It's been because of my coaching staff. I will say that. And
one member of that coaching staff, we were talking about him in one of our other segments. I think he just kind of had an obligation to help you out. He was expected.
Yeah, he had to be there. No.
Candace, does Rod ever slow down?
You know what? No, he doesn't. And even though I'm the big sister, it's just like, he's still young and he's got all this energy, but I'm like, okay, it's gonna catch up with you one day.
You will hit a wall. And then when it happens, you've got to stop.
Exactly. Like, you have no control of it. You're just gonna stop.
That's the truth. Coach, oh shoot, hang on, go ahead.
Now, who do y'all open up with in the tournament?
We opened up with Bishop State. And we played them earlier in the season. We did beat them 80-68.
Ooh.
But since then, everybody's gotten better. Everybody's been working hard. So we look for them to really, they're gonna come out and they're gonna play hard because, again, who wants to lose? Everybody's playing to win. So they're well coached. She coaches hard, and they play hard for her. But we've been talking to the ladies, and we're like, hey, we've got to get our minds right. We're playing to win.
Yeah.
Not just happy just to be there.
Yeah.
It's good, but we're playing to win. So.
Well, and you only played them once, and that was earlier in the season, so you hadn't really gotten a chance to, I guess, apart from any video,
That's
had
it.
any exposure to them since
right then. Yeah, that's it. We've watched some film. We've watched some film of them and some other teams recently, but it's hard to try to I guess the word is try to navigate around like what you played them, how you played them previously to how they are now. We played them back in December, and again, everybody's progressed and gotten better since then. So the only thing we can do is do what we know how to do and do it well.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, now, I mentioned you only played them once. I guess you played pretty much everybody else, home and away. Were some of these games, because I know you did play some folks just once, was that because maybe the I don't know, I don't want to call it a late start getting into the basketball, but it was kind of a rushed deal.
Yes. No, what happened is, so our conference, the way our conference is set up this year, all the North teams, because we have a North Division and we have a South Division. So North teams played the South Division one time.
Okay.
So, yes. And so next year we will go down there and play them, like the Coastal Souths, Coastal North Bishops, and all that. We go there. instead of them having to travel here.
Okay.
And so all the teams that are in your conference, in our conference, it's us, Lawson, Wallace, Gadsden, Southern Union. We played them twice.
Yeah.
But the South Division teams, we only played them once.
Okay. And I think there was a couple of games, though, that y'all couldn't – you had to cancel or postpone or something early.
Yep. But they weren't conference games.
Yeah.
There were games against Pearl River, Mississippi, Northeast Mississippi, and Motlow. We were going to play Motlow twice, but Motlow, most of their team had the flu. So we didn't even try to make that game up because it wasn't a conference game.
Well, Motlow, they were shorthanded anyway.
Yes.
So whenever I found out they had the flu, I thought they wouldn't even have had enough to hardly play anyway, because I know they went down 2 players, when y'all played them, and I didn't know if either one of them even came back or not.
Well, I'm unsure, but I do know the coach and I had talked, and he had told me that he had just gotten that position maybe 2 or 3 weeks, before we had played. They had a previous coach, and it was a coaching change.
Oh. Wow, mid-season.
Yeah, well, that was the first game of the season.
First game of the season, yeah.
That was.
So how's recruiting going?
Well, so far, recruiting's going well. We have reached out to some ladies. I have a couple that have already committed and have signed. But we just trying to navigate waters, because I do have some scholarships. I did have a couple of scholarships that were available, but right now we're just trying to navigate the waters right now and see what's just try to focus on right now. And then after the season, we'll see what's needed. I do know that we do need, some taller posts, so we'll be looking at that. But right now, I'm just really, really focusing on finishing up this season. I've been going to, the wildest games, the regional state games. I'm actually down here in Birmingham right now. But there's a lot of good talent. And I will say these 24s and 25s, these girls are good. They are really good. So hopefully we'll have some of that talent at Calhoun.
Well, speaking of recruiting, last year you got started. Everything was coming up right off the bat. You recruited. You even held open tryouts, and now you're, first year in the league. You're looking to go to the tournament. Has there been a surprise player that maybe from you wasn't originally looking at, or maybe came up out of the tryouts that's really contributing to the team without, not saying less about the other players? I know they all contribute, but has there been a surprise stand out for you?
I wouldn't say a surprise stand out. There have been some games where they all, because we talk about each game as a different game. You have some that, that's just going to show up. I've had some that's just going to show up every night. But as far as just having a surprise, I can't say that I've had a surprise player. Okay. And to me, I'm like, okay, to me that's good now. But I'm ready for someone to really, really break out of their shell maybe during this tournament, because everybody's really focused on Kennedy Hawkins, our post player, and she's number 3 in our conference, scoring.
Wow.
Oh, at one point she was. I'm not even keeping up with stats anymore. But they're always focused on her. And then, of course, you have the twins that are really good sharp shooters, So I'm really looking for somebody to kind of come out and take all the pressure off of them. I will say Tashanti Watkins, she's had some really great games, the last 2 or 3 games, and this past week she was also named the ACC Women's Player of the Week. So Tashanti's been playing well. Yes, Tashanti's been playing well for us.
Congratulations to her.
Absolutely.
She's from Austin. She's from Decatur, Alabama. So
okay,
another local
hometown girl.
Yeah.
So we were talking about tryouts. Do you think you might have tryouts again for the next season?
That's what we're looking. We're looking for, to have some, and it's only really going to be looking for. I'm just going to be specific to 2 spots. I really need a a really experienced point guard, and taller post. Kennedy's 5'11", Tashanti's like 5'10", 5'11". We're playing against teams that have 6'2" and 6'3" players. So I'm like, in order for us to win and to compete, we got to do what we have to do, and I got to go get those players. So if you know of any players that are that height, I would love to see them, some film on them. I've had some ladies to reach out to me that is that height, but I don't want to just pick anyone. I want the right people.
Yeah.
So
I can't remember what team it was. Maybe it was Enterprise that had, I think, a couple of sisters, and they were both big. One would come in for the other.
Yes, and even in our conference, Shelton State, they normally go on. They've won the state tournament for years and years, and you're playing against teams that have these players, and you have to have. In order to win, you got to have players that can match them. You can't, be outmatched every game.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm expecting a win, and I know you are this first round. But you get into the second round, and you may be looking at playing Shelton, and they were at the top of the heat there this year too. So it's going to be an uphill battle, to get to the championship. Now what? Okay, say you win the tournament. Where do you go from there?
Lubbock, Texas.
Ooh, it's flat. Lubbock is flat, Coach.
Lubbock, Texas.
It's so flat your dog can run off, and 3 days later you can still see his tail running up.
Really? I've never been there.
That must be on the other side of El Paso.
No, it's north. It's Panhandle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
near Oklahoma, ain't it?
Yeah. There's a college in there, and I can't remember which one it was, but it's not quite to Amarillo, but it's Lubbock.
And one good thing for her is playing at Alabama A&M is kind of close to home too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
So get the home people come over and check you out. Get some of that home court advantage.
Right. I hope we have. I've had people to reach out, and via social media, everybody's excited. And I hope we do have a large fan base there, because our fans at Calhoun, they've been great. So hopefully, and I know it's in the midday. It's kind of hard for people to get off work and all that, but hopefully we will have some fans there to support us.
And that's a nice new arena they got over there too. So
yeah, I hadn't been inside there yet. I will be though.
Yeah.
I will be Wednesday and Thursday. I'm going to go ahead and step out and say and Thursday. But they're putting us up high. We're going to be streaming it on the PAS Plus app, and so they're putting us. The guy over there at A&M said, we probably won't have room for you down low, but we'll put you up high. And I'm saying, hey, I'd rather be up there anyway. You can see better, no flying balls to worry about. And,
right.
But it's going to be fun.
Well, I'm happy you were able to get there. That's great.
Yeah,
that's great.
I didn't really have it finalized until I think probably a day or two ago. I didn't know if I was going to have folks to do it, but anyway. But yeah, we're going to be there, and so fans, if you can't make it,
download
you
the
can
app.
At least hear it. And you're talking about fans showing up. I've watched some of these streams from other places where y'all have played, and some of them don't have a whole lot of fans showing up.
We noticed that also, which is great. It speaks great for our fans and our community. We've had a couple of coaches, Coach Powell and I've had a couple of coaches that have said, hey, how do y'all get y'all's fans out? And we're like,
we good.
And it's free.
It's free.
Yes.
It's free, and it's about that social media,
Yeah.
You have to push it, you have to push that product, and again, you have to win. But I've had a couple of coaches, like at Wallace, she told me, she said, hey, you all have a great playing atmosphere. Like the crowd it's like into the game. It's like, it's bright. It's exciting. It's very inviting. So that's great. That's great to hear.
And you got stuff going on at halftime too. I think
that's good.
two or three games ago, you had like a dance group from Huntsville, the H-Town dance.
Yes. They were the line steppers.
Yeah. They were, and they were out there getting it. And then I think the neat thing too is you've reached out to some of these youth teams and to come be a part of the experience there, helping y'all out, being ball girls, ball boys, whatever.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, they have someone to look up to also. They can't all of them not going to always go to the Alabama games or, the bigger university games. And we have this right here locally. And not only that, they're our future.
Yeah.
So I want them to be, hey, I want to be a Calhoun Warhawk.
Yep.
So that's the whole thing. It's just about community and just those relationships. And that's just what it's all about.
And see, too, Candace, that's what I meant. When I was younger, high school, I loved Wednesday night going to Athens State watching men's basketball.
Yeah.
I loved that. And now with that gone, now I can go down to L.A., Lower Athens, and see Calhoun play, men and women. And that's awesome to have. When you can't make a weekday game in the Tuscaloosa or at Auburn or up in Nashville or whatever, you can come right here locally and watch the games at Calhoun.
Yes, and we have concessions, and I mean, we have everything that they have too. So.
It's like a real college basketball team.
Yes, it is. Well, we are.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I'm saying.
Now, we had Bobby Shuttleworth on between the games the other night, and I thought it was just the basketball games that were free, but she said that all the sports were free to get into.
They are. Our softball and baseball games. And I know it's been a couple of times we've had some really beautiful weather.
Yeah.
And so I've cut practice early and said, hey, y'all, let's go to the softball or baseball game. And everybody's loving it. And the basketball guys are there. And it's just, it's such a good feeling to have support, so we're asking them to come watch us, and then for us to be in the stands and they see us there. It's a great feeling that that you have somebody supporting you.
You're building a true athletic culture there from the ground up.
Yes. And what better way with a Hall of Famer right here?
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, that's on another topic.
Well, I can see your face when you done that well.
Yeah. I mean, I will tell you, we've been so appreciative of you all just being there from day one. We didn't even have a game. Y'all were right there in the gym, the Coliseum, and the gymnasium, and y'all just been there supporting us. So thank you so much for being there throughout the season. We really appreciate you. We really do.
And thanks to the administration for doing this, sticking their necks out to bring back athletics to Calhoun.
Yes. Yeah, Dr. Hodges, our president, he's been an advocate since day one, and he pushes us. He really pushes athletics, and we're it just makes it so much fun. And we've had some of the employees and faculty there say, hey, we haven't had this many students on campus in a while, because of COVID too, So it now feels like a college atmosphere. And then our athletic director, Dr. Nancy Keenum, she's just like, hey, whatever y'all need, like whatever we can, if we have an idea. And she's like, okay, well, let me check on that. But then she's like, hey, I'm here supporting you all. So we really appreciate her back, and she's been behind us 100%. So we appreciate that. It's good to have good people who really support you.
Yeah, and she works a concession stand too.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I go down there to get me a hot dog or something, and she's taking my money.
Yeah, she's there. She's there from when time we open the gym to the end of the night. She's there, and we just appreciate that. She makes herself visible, so we appreciate that.
And we talked to Dr. Hodges, I think, the last game that we did, and he was talking about when he came and the way he was looking at the number of students at schools that had athletics, versus the ones who didn't. And he's like, well, there's a parallel there. So, we want students here at Calhoun. Why don't we have sports?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. Well, we are thankful that he decided to bring it back. So.
Absolutely. And Coach, we're rooting you on.
Yes,
Best of luck Wednesday. And
get them. We want to see you in Lubbock. That's what we want to see.
Right up there at Lubbock, right next to Texas Tech University. That's the one I was trying to think of out there.
Texas Tech. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully we can get the job done, and we'll take care of Bishop, and then we'll let the chips fall where they may.
Yes,
there
ma'am.
you go. Thank you so much.
Go get it.
Thank y'all. Y'all have a great day.
You too, Coach.
You have a blessed one. Thank you, dear.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the Yellow Hammer Roofing special guest segment.
Hall of Famer.
Coach Candace Byrd-Vinson. This was a great interview, and it's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Missed part of this week's Tailgate Talk? Go online to tailgatetalk.net and hear the archives. Call or text us with your comments during the show at 256-812-1848. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
We all know how the weather is here in Alabama. On some days, it can go from cold to hot in no time, and you need a system that can keep up. Athens Refrigeration and HVAC is owned and operated by industry experts, servicing all makes and models, whether residential or commercial. 24/7 availability, licensed, bonded, and insured. Don't be left out in the cold or heat. Call Athens Refrigeration and HVAC at 256-871-1571. Alabama certification numbers 22183 and 53483. Athens Refrigeration and HVAC.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
Hi, this is former Auburn safety Rob Tate, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung, old Tom Kent here alongside Tojo J. Vassar. Man, what'd you just put? Just grab something to eat. The chicken nugget?
No, it's a fry.
That's a fry? Oh, okay. Jay's over here eating the appetizer. Jamal, you help yourself. You want some food there, dude.
Thank you.
Producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. And we're still live here at Applebee's. The only difference is they're open and they're serving food, and this place smells like a good dose of garlic chicken right now.
And all the basketball you want to watch.
All the basketball you want to watch. We got sports on every screen in here.
And we got some hockey.
That's better than it's women's hockey, dude.
Oh,
women's college hockey. And that's funny to watch them skate like that, and the ponytail, the pigtail be flopping like a cape sometimes, going down there.
Well, they had it on here a few weeks ago, and it was snowing. It was outside.
Yeah.
They were playing, it was snowing out there.
That's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, our special guest in studio, signed with UT Martin from James Clements Jets football. Oh, I've got a burp trying to find out. Jamal Mayers. Hey, dude. What's up, man? I love getting the football players in here. And the thing is, usually we've got 3 or 4 lined up. Mm-hmm. So they got to pass a microphone back. We got you all. It's all yours, man. It's a Jamal Mayers show.
This is your hot seat.
Now, how in the world did you get connected to UT Martin? Because that's not like it's kind of up there.
Yeah.
Tell your story on how they started recruiting you and all of this.
They were like my 6th offer.
Really?
Sure,
Okay.
yeah. They offered early. But I was really I wasn't really focused on them because I had bigger offers, but I just chose.
What was it about UT Martin? That got you? Because that area up there, people don't realize it's beautiful. You're getting up there close to the Tennessee Tom Bigwig Waterway, and then you're also up there. The land between the lakes is close by. So,
UT Martin is actually in the middle of nowhere, though. Like,
you go a little further and it'll get somewhere.
Yeah, a little further. But yeah, it's really just all football there. Like, everything is just football. It's a small community.
Yeah.
Like, if you're on the football team, like, you'll get helped out a lot by other people there. So yeah, that's what I really like about it. It's like a home, little home.
Okay, I got you.
How long have they been on you?
Since the start of school, so like August. Yeah.
I'm pulling up the location here.
So, 6 other offers. You want to name them or?
Pretty sure I had like 18 offers in total.
Wow.
Yeah. Like Coastal, Georgia State, Memphis.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like schools like that.
Looking it up right here for those who know anything about northwestern Tennessee. It's right between Paris and Union City is where UT Martin is, just south of Murray, Kentucky.
So what's it like playing for Coach McGee?
It's fun. I like it. He lets us be ourselves on the field. Like, I can do things like that I want to do, and I can like make my own checks and stuff like that. Like, because he just trusts us.
Okay.
So yeah, it's nice.
That says something about his coaching staff.
Yeah.
They work you to where, they do trust you to make the split second decisions on the field.
Yes, sir.
So has football always been your love?
No, baseball was my first love. Yeah, I played baseball since.
I ain't gonna argue with that.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna argue with that.
Since high school, and then I stopped playing baseball for football.
Okay.
So yeah.
What's your 40 time?
4.4.
4.4?
4.45.
I couldn't run no faster than that. I don't know that I'd even try.
I bet Coach Johnson wished he had him out there then.
Guarantee you.
Oh, yeah, stealing a few bases.
Yeah.
They're doing pretty good, though.
Yeah.
They're doing pretty good. That's good.
Yeah, I like Coach Johnson. He's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Funny in a weird kind of way. Then you get him and Coach Kimbrough together, and it's over with right there.
So you report what, in June, July?
In July 9th.
That's a big day. You got the moving vans already, or the trucks already planned up, know what you're going to take?
Not yet.
The TVs.
I got something in mind.
You got something in mind?
Yeah.
Now, will you guys be staying in your own dorm, or do you have to go to the freshman dorm? So how will that work out?
I have to go to freshman dorm, but it's pretty nice, though.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. It's nice.
We say you know what you're going to take. Do you know what you're going to take?
Major.
Probably
high
school first, but
yeah, probably like somewhere in the engineering field.
Oh wow, awesome!
They got it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money in that field, especially down here in Huntsville area.
Oh man, what you talking about?
Yeah.
So talk about the season this past year. The ups, the downs.
Well, this past year it wasn't really a good season. We had a lot of young guys though, so that was really the big problem. So they didn't have much experience, and because they were coming straight from freshman football to varsity football.
Oh wow,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, and
that's a big change. You can do it sometimes in smaller classifications.
Yeah,
but
this is
7A. Yeah, you playing against men.
And because we were like last year we was 10-1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then so we were expecting to be really good. So we scheduled a lot of like good teams at the start of the season. But it was
competitive.
Yeah, it was competitive. It wasn't like we were getting blown out. We were in the games, but it was just like we didn't know how to finish because They were just so young. But
Yeah.
not
There were
everybody
several
has
of
it.
them that could have been won.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
because the losses were not
big
losses.
Yeah, like the Gardendale game, I thought we were going to win that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know what, like we just fell asleep. Like we were up and then we just fell asleep.
Yeah, yeah. And that happened a few times.
Yeah.
Because we streamed most of them. And we were like,
Like we're just, I think y'all were at the Florence game. The homecoming game.
Yes.
We were in the game for like a quarter and a half, and then I don't know.
Yeah.
It just sucks.
But now that you went out to Sparkman, and something happened in that game, and it's like, okay, this is the team we've been waiting to see all season. And I made a remark to one of the guys up in the press box. They started folding their tents on the sideline up, before the game was over with.
Florence did?
No, Sparkman.
Sparkman, yes.
So it was like, okay, we're done. And
we just came into that game. Every time we play Sparkman, it's just personal because I don't know.
Is it more personal than Bob
Jones? It's like Bob Jones is like our natural rival, but like Sparkman was like, it's like, I don't know. It's just two different things. It's just two different.
Personal
it's like,
in a different kind of way.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like Sparkman. I don't like Bob Jones either.
Now, those guys coming in from freshmen last year, a little more experience coming up for this year.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think they're going to be pretty good because they have probably like the top receiver in Alabama. Ty Doty is pretty good.
Okay.
That dude's good.
And
who's your quarterback coming up
And
this year?
Ty's pretty good quarterback.
Yeah, Ty Marsh. Yeah, he's pretty good, and he learned a lot from Gio. So.
And because I know he had to play when Gio was out with that staph infection. And my guy I worked with, his two stepson, his stepson played Kobe and Jackson, and he was telling me about how Ty did well, and I go to church with Ty, so
he held his own. He was good.
And he comes from an athletic background as well.
Yeah,
so.
I've heard. Yeah.
His dad, Austin Marsh.
From
from
slipped
Tanner.
my brain. Yes.
Yeah.
And his mom, April.
Yep.
So
yeah.
But we're happy, man. You could get you school and going to further your playing time.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So
and I know mom and dad's happy.
Yes, sir.
Little trek, but hey.
That's under 4 hours.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Closer than Tyler was. Mississippi College. That's 5.5 hard drive right there.
Ooh. And they're fine with me not having nothing to do. Just football.
They're fine with you just being in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So, okay, UT Martin, tell us which division they're in. They football championship series or they? Which division?
Yeah, CVC.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to remember what school they're.
And who you supposed to hate when you get there? Like football rivalries. Not sure of that one just
I'm
yet?
not sure that one yet,
Okay.
but I just know we played Georgia.
You do play September 2nd. You play Georgia.
Yeah. So that'll be.
Oh wow.
In Athens.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That'll be fun. That'll be really fun. I mean, I'm not scared. I'm just saying, like,
it'll be fun.
Yeah, I want that.
You got Sanford on November 18th.
Yeah,
looks like.
Yeah, and
I don't know why it sent me straight to Georgia.
We play North Alabama too.
Okay. Yeah, sure do.
So is that Georgia game going to be televised? I wonder.
It'll be on probably ESPN Plus.
Okay. Well,
that'll be fun. I got the plus at the house.
All right.
We'll hook Jamal. Look for Jamal on the field.
So what coach recruited you from UT Martin?
And Coach Antonio Clifton. Yeah. He's a DB coach.
He's from. This is fourth. It says this was his fourth season. Oh, he played there. That's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. The head coach, I think it was like he's there for like 18 years or something like that. Like
Coach Simpson.
Yeah. That's really like,
that's good stability when you have that in your coaching staff.
Yeah, and he hasn't like fired anybody for real.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Like
17 seasons.
Yeah, it's really good. That's why I don't think he's going anywhere. I mean, he's a really good coach.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the whole Ohio Valley Conference.
Ohio Valley Conference. Okay,
yes,
I got you.
Yes. That's the
OVC.
OVC, yes.
Who is it around here plays in the OVC? You used to play. Jack State? Jack State?
Yeah,
or Jacksonville?
Somebody, was it Alcorn? I think it was HBC.
Yeah. Maybe Troy. No, Troy was not in the OVC. Jack State was one in the OVC.
James Madison, I think.
Could be.
Yes, the day he plays at Georgia will be the day they hang the championship banner. So
yeah. They don't care about all that. Just go enjoy the atmosphere, man.
Too bad he won't get to hit Stetson Bennett.
I know. Stetson's only 30 now.
Well, they can take in the atmosphere and all that stuff that they do with the.
Hold on. Y'all keep talking. I'm trying to put.
Hold on.
I'm trying to put two and two together here.
Okay, Jay's rolling over here. We'll go ahead and finish your thought there.
So, I was going to say they can just kind of take in that championship atmosphere and see what it's like and say, okay, that's what I want, and so.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to put it together here.
Okay, we're listening.
Oh,
live on
there it is. Okay.
Yes, Coach Simpson, his head coach, going to be.
Okay.
His son is Ty.
Yeah,
Going to be the quarterback at Alabama.
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah.
He's happy now. He figured it out.
I figured it out because I kept Martin, Tennessee, Coach. Boom. Hey, he can get us hooked up with his dad and his coach, and we can talk to him on here in the off season.
Yeah. Well, we can do that.
It's good to know people. Appreciate you, brother.
You see how we work around here, right?
Yeah.
Any kind of way we can get an in on something like this.
Yeah, we scratch your back.
Yeah. Hey, but that, down there at Sanford, their stadium's nice.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place. And we'll have to ride off down there, catch you out.
Absolutely.
You talked to their quarterback at Sanford, Quincy. He was there last year, I think.
Quincy Jones?
Yeah. No.
That's another dude.
But man, good luck. Appreciate it, and congratulations on furthering your playing career. And we're gonna be looking for you and seeing you stand out and go have the rest of 3-4 months of school left and graduate. And get up there and work out and have a good time.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
Absolutely, man. Congratulations.
Thank
It's
you.
a brand new life coming, big playing college football, dude.
Yes, sir.
Really, really good. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a quick break. You've been listening to Jamal Mayers, James Clemens Jets football cornerback, signing with UT Martin, wishing him the best of luck. We'll be right back. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
You can help Limestone County student athletes by donating to the Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship. Send it in care of Garth Garris, 13833 Pinnacle Drive, Athens, Alabama, 35613, or make it in person at First State Bank of the South at 1319 Highway 72 East in Athens. We'll be back with Tailgate Talk after this. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5 402-222-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate real easy.
This is First National Bank Student Advisory Board member Mason Butler from Clements High School, and I love First National Bank. They make it easy for me to balance school, work, and my social life. With convenient services like online banking, bill pay, and the mobile app, I can take care of my finances without having to worry. I can check my balance, transfer funds, and I was even able to apply for my checking account online. First National Bank, making communities great.
Located at 1880 Highway 72 East and 321 South Jefferson Street in Athens. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. Addiction can have a crippling effect on everyone involved, leading to health problems and behavioral disorders. SOAR Addiction Recovery can help with their comprehensive and confidential treatment. SOAR understands the heartache and pain of addiction and can empower you to re-engage in a meaningful life. If you or someone you know needs help, don't wait. Call SOAR Addiction Recovery. That's SOAR at 374-3858. Located at 30521 Ardmore Avenue in Ardmore. It's time for you to soar. Call now, 374-3858. SOAR Addiction Recovery. Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with the Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
This is Chad McGee, head football coach of James Clemens Jets, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung, Old Tom Cat here alongside Tojo Jay Vassar, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, and on the First National Bank Hotline, making communities great, the head coach of the Clements girls basketball team, Coach Shane Childress, is joining us. Coach, tough break. You girls played a heck of a game.
They did, didn't they? They to be able to do what was asked of them right there shows their growth and their commitment to Clements High School and Clements basketball, because they did a great job, especially compared to where they started the year at, and how they grew was amazing to see, man. It was amazing to see.
I don't think, was it Trinity who they were playing?
Trinity.
I don't think Trinity was expecting the dogfight that they got out of your small town Coxie girls. They looked a little shell-shocked right out there off the bat.
After the game, he said after the game, he goes, y'all were way better than we thought. They thought it was going to be a cakewalk.
Yeah.
And they thought the championship game was them and Susan Moore, and I knew that. And I knew that everybody had undersold us. It was obvious to me. I like listening to other coaches, and they like listening to talk. One said, well, y'all are a 20-point underdog, and this fires me up. One of y'all's schools around here, the county school, it's over now. It's over. That's as far as Clements are going to get. They ain't got a chance. And so that stuff motivates me big time. I love it.
That's when you say, take that, big boy.
Yeah, I know it. And, 3.5 quarters, we took that team that nobody thought we had a chance, and we took them right down to the wire.
Yeah. And Shane, coming off that loss to Lauderdale County in the area championship, it just seemed like that. No.
You had to bring it up.
Well, I mean, you and Kelly, you must have put something in on to reel off 4 great wins like that to get in that final championship game.
Well, that one hurts a little bit because I kind of, in a sense, gave them that area just so I could win that other.
Yeah.
I didn't want to show him anything that I knew would work and that I had. And as a matter of fact, I didn't do it in any game because I didn't want them to get the film.
Yeah.
And we only worked on it in practice. And so I knew we could win the area if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to take any chances in that one at Wallace State because that was what mattered. So when you bring that one up, we lost 2 of our goals we had for the year, not to get beat at home and to win the area. But I wasn't going to take any chances for the Wallace State game.
Yeah. And
I think we'll be good enough next year that I won't have to do that so much where I think we'll be Clements a little bit more. We were trying to figure out who we were. That's if you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, I do.
Now, losing seemed like Jenny's played forever at Clemens. She's like, Leah Ball, but it seemed like she was your floor general, and when you needed her, she stepped up.
Oh, man. Jenny Trent, come on. Man, Jenny Trent played for about anybody around. Now, there's no question about that. She can go. She got another gear. She was one of the ones that I'm pretty sure that Trinity didn't have an idea how good she was. Jenny can go by anybody.
Yeah.
And then what was good about that game, man, Jenny, that third foul they called on her, what a rob job.
I know.
They don't call that third foul on Jenny. That game may have been over because there was no answer for Jenny at that time.
No
answer. And because nobody was going to stay in front of her. And then you didn't have a 6-footer back there waiting on her. So now you're in trouble.
And then another rob job was that blocking foul on Jaden. That wasn't no.
That was
she was solid there. She didn't move.
Okay. Listen. There was another one too. The one on Taylor. That Taylor drew that foul.
Yeah.
That one. That killed us because here's the facts, absolute facts. Their first 5, and play them 10 times, they're better than my first 5. Them girls have been doing it forever. They're AAU players.
Yep.
That's an AAU team we played right then.
Yep.
And their first 5 is better than our first 5. But boy, once you got to that bench, we're better than them. Our team was better. My team was better than their team. I knew that.
Yes.
But their first 5 was better than my first 5. I knew that. And so by them not blowing that whistle when they should have blew that whistle, you made their first 5 better than my team. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
And you took the whole game plan, everything out of it. And it didn't take but one, because once they did that, now we don't have to guard your player that's coming in off that bench. I can set somebody in the lane. Now we can overplay your other players, deny, and that what are you going to do offensively?
Yeah.
It would have changed the whole one toot. I needed one more toot, and we'd have been fine, I think. But they made their run, and like all good basketball teams do, and they made a great run. And you can't stop momentum real well. It's hard to stop it.
Yeah.
When you talked about fouls, something I don't think I've ever seen this before. Their leading scorer had 4 fouls before the end of the first quarter.
I know. We didn't take advantage of that good enough either, let's be honest.
Well,
we should have been up by 10 or 15 at half, and we did not take advantage of that. And they got chewed out at halftime for not doing what we wanted them to do to increase that lead. But now once you come back in, we still went up to 8, got the lead to 8, even with their first 5, But when they did call that one on Taylor, and I had to pull her out, then you're asking a 9th grader to pick up a different assignment.
Yeah.
That 9th grader, that's tough on a 9th grader to pick up that assignment. And once that girl made that one open 3, then you knew she could get going because that girl can shoot.
Yeah, she shot. What I'm thinking about is 4-foot pass to 3-point line, and she was a lefty on top of that.
Yeah, Emma Kate can shoot. I think she's hit 13 in a game before.
Wow.
See, I knew all that. I know that family. What a great family now. I mean, those girls are precious. And his little 7th grade daughter is one of the most precious kids you've ever been around in your life. And she was just ice cold with her little jumpers. But she don't hurt him none. She's only a positive to his team. And she's the one we had to pick your poison, and she was dishing out ours.
So you losing your scorekeeper's daughter. She's a senior.
Yeah, did she not play a game?
Hey, talk about
played
Jaden.
A heck of a game, Coach.
Talk about Jaden.
Hey, her best game of the year, man. I'm talking about controlled the boards. Man, made some good moves, knocked down a crucial. I thought her 3.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that 3 she knocked down was fixing to win us a state championship. In my mind, it kept momentum. It kept it in our favor. I thought it was a big one, man. It's a timely 3, and I was very happy for her. And Travis, come on, what all he's done for the program.
Yeah. Yes.
Y'all up there, just anything you need. Cleaning bleachers, doing this.
Yeah.
You know, whatever it is you need. I mean, he gave himself to Clements High School.
That's always
his wife Daphne.
Yeah, that's always been Travis and Daphne's motto. I mean, their oldest daughter played at Owens. We played rec league ball against each other.
Right.
Travis has always been the top notch, and that family's good.
Yeah, he's a pillar in the community for sure.
I'm proud to say he's my 5th cousin, Coach. I just
but no, Jaden, man, I'm happy for them two. Just to get to go to Wallace was great for those two, and the icing on the cake to get to play in the championship game, go to the Final Four for those two. What a treat! I mean, and no matter what, nobody's gonna be able to take away the year we had and the growth those individual children got to have, and the effect that it dreaming and trying to reach a goal and working toward that goal, that's going to change those kids for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
Yes, it will.
And what I loved was they let the kids at Blue Springs watch the game.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I love that. For the kids that couldn't get to go. Hey, great support by the community come down there. Oh, man.
Yeah, the announcer on Tuesday was talking about, I don't think there's anybody left in Clements.
Yeah. I mean, you see how that grew from the beginning of the year, because and I knew and I believed in what I saw, even in the summer when it was discouraging some of how we played. And you watch this, all of a sudden it's just growing and growing. And everything was like, man, they're so fun to watch. They play so hard and they give everything they got. And another pillar of the community, Randy Beggs, has said, I don't know how but somehow or another you're getting every bit of them every game. They're giving everything they got every game.
Yep.
And that's what people want to come watch. Someone want to come watch you compete. And they're going to come watch you walk up and down the court and load.
The announcers on the game, Coach, I'm going to put this bug in your ear because I don't know if anybody told you about this. They raved about that shirt that you wore.
Yeah.
Talk about what a wonderful fundraiser that it would make for the basketball program. So I'm going ahead and putting my order in. Extra large, yes, or make it a real extra large. Not one of these wannabes where my guts is still tight.
You can't be half in.
No, it's a real extra large.
You're all in. We don't half step at Clements basketball, son. There's no half stepping. You either all in. We don't want none of it.
And that's what the student section ought to be wearing is Childress shirts.
Hey, I'd wear that sucker in a heartbeat.
I don't know what made me do that or look for them. I looked all over. I looked all over to try to find them. I don't know what made that come about, but I started hunting. I'm in for hours hunting and looking, trying to find somewhere and picking some out.
So where did the sucker come from?
Well, the sucker started at Good Hope. Hey, at the Good Hope game, we played at Wallace State. Man, we come out and we look like, they hit us in the mouth. And they're good. Good Hope is as good as you can ask for. They hit us in the mouth, and I had to holler so much that game, I lost my voice and still ain't got it back. And so I started just having a sucker over there just to keep my throat from getting dry.
Yeah.
And then it kind of, somebody brought me one there toward the end of the game. And so it kind of snowballed from there.
So
hey, I put it in. I put it in. Yeah, I know it. Who loves you, baby? Who loves you, baby?
Exactly. That's what they were saying. It's Kojak for those who are old enough to remember.
I got to ask you this: Where would you be? Where would you be without your main administrator, Coach Lee?
Oh, come on now. Dude, does he not make it fun? And, hey, so he's all in. He loves Clements High School, and he wants nothing but the best for Clements High School.
Yes.
And so, really. And what's he say? And look, he loves to coach me because he's still a coach at heart. So he'll be calling me. He's already called me and coached me today. Hey, I know it's good, but we got to get better for next year. He's already coaching me. He don't know that I'm already thinking of drills to do for next season.
Uh-huh.
And it's a rich strike year. I've already tried to figure out what I want to do for next year. I've got some plans for it. Just come to me today, but you'll have to wait and see, by the way. Anyway, but yeah, he's always coaching, man. But hey, it's fun to work for now.
Yeah.
Because he knows what coaches go through. He knows the stress.
Yes, he does.
That we go through, and so he's very supportive, man. I mean, he's always, hey, what do you need? What do you need? What do you need? What do y'all need? Because he wants to make sure we have everything we need to be able to succeed for his community and those kids.
Yes.
Hey, and like Coach Saban said, this is not the end. This is only the beginning for Clements High School girls basketball.
It is. Yeah. That sounds like something he ripped. That leg said he ripped off Saban. I thought that was original. He stole it from somebody.
And Shane, as an alumni of Clements, we appreciate you and Kelly and you girls for what you did for the basketball, and we're so looking forward to the future. It's going to be great. We appreciate you.
Yeah. Man. Thank you very much, Jay. I appreciate y'all.
That's good, Coach. We're out of time.
Okay.
Go rest.
Go,
well deserved.
Go, Coach. Saddle up, baby.
Saddle up.
Saddle up, brother.
All right. See y'all guys.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, so I think we saved the best interview for last right there. That was awesome. Blue map, we wanted the red, 4 points. It was a good. Girls done well. Girls done well.
Hey.
Kudos to the whole community.
Yes. Great job by them.
Absolutely. Well, it's time. Once again, we've come to the end of another 2 hours. It's gone fast. I've had a blast. On behalf of Tojo J. Vassar, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, my name's Tom McClung, old Tomcat. We ain't got to go home, but we got to get ourselves up out of here. We'll see you next week at the Civic Center.
If you're looking for an alternative to the insane prices of buying furniture, appliances, and electronics outright, why not consider rent-to-own at Buddy's Home Furnishings in Athens? High quality at low prices. Top brands like GE, Maytag, Samsung, and Ashley. No credit approval and flexible payment options. See what you can take home today. Visit Buddy's Home Furnishings in Athens at 600 South Jefferson Street in the Athens Shopping Center. Go online to buddyrents.com or call 206-9505. Buddy's Home Furnishings.
Ardmore Telephone Company has been operating right here in your community since the 1950s. Over the years, we've brought you advanced communication services such as telephone, high-speed internet, and security systems. And going forward, we'll be right here ready to provide you with innovative services and the high level of customer service you've come to expect. At Ardmore Telephone, our proof is the test of time, running decades deep. We're Ardmore Telephone, and we are here to stay. For more details, call 1-800-830-9946 or visit Ardmore.net.
When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. While others have come and gone, the Lions Den Gym has been roaring as a workout and exercise fixture in Athens, growing from its humble basement beginnings in 1981 to their current 10,000 square foot location at 212 Commercial Drive in Athens. The Lions Den offers 24/7 access to their ever-expanding equipment collection that includes treadmills and climbers, elliptical trainers, stationary bikes, loose weights and dumbbells, and over 45 different weight machines. Contact the Lions Den Gym about a membership today at 256-652-2627. Visit them online at lionsdengym.com or on Facebook. The Lions Den Gym, 256-652-2627. You've been listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, live from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill on Highway 72 East in Athens, just off I-65. You can hear the archive of this and other shows online at tailgatetalk.net. Applebee's Tailgate Talk is a production of Play Action Sports on 1080 WKAC.